Hi, it's me again, Chester Martin. We're talking about what makes a bat a bat. If you recall from the previous lesson, there are over 1,400 species of bats worldwide, and we have 15 species here in Mississippi. Bats are in their own order, the Chiroptera, and there are two suborders, the Megachiroptera and the Microchiroptera. The Megachiroptera are those large fruit bats of the old world tropics, of places like Africa, in Australia, in Indonesia, and the Philippines. The microbats, the Microchiroptera, occur worldwide. The Microchiroptera feed by a process called echolocation, which we will talk about shortly. You can learn a lot about bats by bat faces. So let's go over to the poster and take a closer look. You can see from the poster they're bats with big ears, bats with small ears, and bats all have eyes, as you can see. All bats can see. All bats can see, but our microbats depend on echolocation to feed at night. The megabats, one of which we have here, have very large eyes, but they sometimes feed in the daytime and at dusk, so they don't need to echolocate. If you look at other interesting aspects of bats, bats are very diverse, a very diverse group. Some have projections from the nose, some have strange folds around the ears and the nose, but all of our microbats have what's called a tragus, which is a projection from the inner ear. This is a tragus. And they use that to help interpret signals when they're feeding by echolocation. So let's talk a minute about echolocation. Again, our bats feed at night by a process called echolocation. It works kind of like sonar or radar, where the bats emit signals looking for an insect. When it hits something, it pings off of an insect and bounces back to the bat. As the bat is approaching or coming in on an insect, first there's a search phase where he's just looking for something, anything to eat. He's seen something. This is the approach phase. The signals get closer and closer together. Then he hones in on the moth, and that's the terminal phase, and suddenly he's got a nice juicy moth for supper. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the presentation and know a little bit more about what makes a bat a bat. Thanks for listening.